celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the cult to protect human rights. Scooter Mom celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want Scooter Mom to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that needs you.
Oh, hang on. I'm here. Hello. Leave it to me. I will forget to do something. Welcome in, everyone. Just bear with me 1 second. There was one last thing that I meant to add that I didn't, because why would I be completely and totally prepared? I mean, come on now. But welcome in, and just bear with me a moment here. Where is it? Nope, I'm not finding it. Okay. Well, I will find it later on. Hi! So we have, let's see. We have Sunrise, hello. Style, hello, welcome, happy anniversary. Let's see, Cricket, hello. Who else have we got? Anybody else yet? Nope, just us. The most prompt and special people are already here, right? So just so you know, I have changed the camera placement slightly just between us. I want to see how it works. If it doesn't, I'll put it back the other way or find another way to put it. But just trying to find the best placement. Hello, peace, love, sunshine. Good to see you. And I'm not entirely sure that I have found the right spot for it just yet. So if you have any suggestions, by all means, let me know. It's not like you know the layout in my room or anything, but, you know, closer, further away, over to one side, over to another side, whatever. That would work. And if you're talking left and right, please let me know if it's your left and right or my left and right, because they're opposites. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. I don't know who else is live right now, but that seems to be happening lately. And since this is not my usual day and time, I'll let it pass. And anybody who knows me knows that I am very sarcastic, and I have a very good sense of humor, particularly about myself. So when I say things like, I'll let it pass, it's like as if I actually had any options. So welcome to the Scooter Report, where we feature anti-Scientology channels with less than 1.5K subs. I'm happy to have you here. The purpose of the show is to boost positive attention to the smaller channels and to anti-Scientology community. If they're working to end the abuses of Scientology and not hurting others in the community, I would like to feature that work. Sunrise, really? I hope you're all doing well. And, well, I have already seen who is here so far, at least those who are in the chat. If you are lurking, please feel safe and free to comment in the chat and say hello. We welcome newcomers, just as long as you follow society rules about being nice and considerate of others. And I don't appreciate people criticizing others in my chat. So that is not the show for that, or this is not the show for that. You understood what I meant, right? Peace, love, sunshine. I completely agree. Sarcastic humor is the best. So you will also notice that I have made a comment and pinned it to the top of the chat. Please feel free to read that as many times as you may need. Just to make sure that you remind yourselves, because unlike other people, I have brain farts, and sometimes I need to be reminded of things. And if you too have that problem, then by all means, feel free to use your reminders. Thank you to everyone who sends me clips and links with timestamps. It makes it much easier to gather things to show everyone. This is also a reminder that if you see something you like on a smaller channel, please send it to me. Others will like it too. So I guess we're going to get started. And, you know, as people come in, they come in. I am a little surprised that Pup Groomer is not here as of yet, but she is probably on her way soon. Sunrise, can you just let me know if you still are able to access the links page? Because if not, I will have to bring up the links until Jen gets here. And if so, then, phew. So... Come on, a yes or no is good. And also, while we're at it, I'm hoping that the volume is perfectly okay, because, you know, when I am not actually on stream, this mic gets shoved out of the way. Ah, Jen, you're here. Great. Okay, good. So we're all good. I don't have to worry about fumbling and remembering to put up the links or put the links in the chat as I put up the links. And I'm already having issues just trying to speak, so that would go well, right? Pardon me, drippy nose, allergy season, and it's snowing outside again today, and windy. So why are my allergies still acting up? Who knows? Bear with me one sec. Thank you, Cricket. Sound is good. Okay. Your cousin might pop in and hang out. Sunrise, that's okay. Your cousin is well behaved, so I have no problems with that. Oh, and your daughter too? Well, that's okay. If she's like her mother, we're good. And I have seen that she is very similar to her mother in many ways. Hello, Holly. We were just speaking of you. Okay, so. Hi, Sharon. Well, talk about a lot of warning there, Sunrise. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and get started here? The first one I have is from Breaking Scientology. Now, I am under the impression that this is from Power Lies to Paralyze, but I could be wrong. So if anyone knows, please let me know, because I don't like to make assumptions. Sharon, I know you are. And I have seen to what point. So we're good. Okay. So thank you, Jen. I saw that you already put up the link. So let me get going here. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Trying to catch up with everything I'm doing, and I'm not doing very well so far. Okay, here we go.
Self as a scientific.
Let me start that over because it was premature.
Scientology, A History of Man, presents itself as a scientific and factual account of human history, but it is nothing more than a bizarre mix of pseudoscience, mythology, and science fiction, designed to reinforce belief in Scientology's auditing process. The book's central premise, that traumatic memories called engrams are stored in the mind across multiple lifetimes and continue to influence present-day behavior, is completely unsubstantiated. Modern neuroscience has thoroughly debunked the idea that memory functions as a permanent recording system, let alone that memories from supposed past lives could persist in any way. The whole track recollections that Hubbard describes are the result of suggestion, imagination, and the effects of repetitive questioning during auditing, which is structured in a way that encourages confabulation, false memories created under social and psychological pressure. One of the most absurd...
Sorry, you will just have to follow the link to hear what one of the most absurd claims is. Oh, sorry. Give me a sec here. Everything is starting before I want it to. So this will be fun. Excuse me. Little tickle there. My apologies. Hello, Never and Aaron. Welcome in. And Jen, I'm glad that you're finally all set up. It's nice once you have everything where you want it and you can just go ahead and do what you need to get done, right? So, speaking of having everything where you want it and getting what you want done, our own Pup Groomer was out in Vegas. Now, some of you will remember that I neglected to show a clip from that recent demonstration. So I am about to correct that error. Jen had a brilliant idea to demonstrate in a safer, more visible location than the org. She got lots of eyeballs, and we, thanks to Papa Smurf, got treated to an unwanted song that I did not make a clip of. But here is a clip I did make. Just hang on, because I was reading and I couldn't actually grab what I wanted to grab. So give me a sec here. Here we are. Restream rearranged itself while I was doing that.
Perfect intersection.
Yeah, because it's like really busy.
Well, that and it's kind of off centered. It's not completely straight, so I can hit a lot of traffic all at once.
So there's people passing.
Right, switch back a little bit so they can see those signs.
I also got new shoes. That's too early.
Oh, you're fine, Minnie. So where we're at right now
Is Las Vegas
we are
Boulevard.
Yeah, we're on Las Vegas Boulevard, just a couple miles down from the main gate from the Air Force Base.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So
Isn't it that way?
this is one of the main
It's such a shame that Jen's girls are just so shy and never like to speak up. And, they never want to be seen on camera. Anyway, for those who are unaware, that person with Jen is her younger daughter, whom we lovingly refer to as Popcorn Thief. And that is who Papa Smurf coerced into singing a very dreaded song. So anyway, watch at your own risk. Now, there is something I did want to let you know. If you are not near an org, think of a high traffic area that is safe, and hand out flyers or make some signs educating the public about Scientology. Being outside an org is okay, but certainly not the only place you can demonstrate. And excuse me while I change my page. Sometimes it's safer to not be at an org. Also, keep your eyes open when you visit local businesses for Scientology propaganda. We know they like to leave that stuff on counters. So if you find some, let the manager or the owner know and ask if you can take it with you. You can repurpose it by using it as an example of what they put out. Add YouTube channels for people in the anti-Scientology world, or websites that explain what Scientology really is, and hand it out to the public. this is something that Hitzel and Miss Kim have done when they have gotten their hands on some of the propaganda. And it seems to be quite effective. And I mean, you're using their propaganda against them. So, I mean, why not, right? Anyway, I wanted to make sure that I remembered to tell you about that this time, because for the last couple of weeks I've been meaning to. Next up is Eyes to See. She covers the story told by a reporter in recent years being fair gamed by Scientology and why. So let's just take a quick look at that, and hopefully I will not have too much trouble with that. And I found it, so yay.
Videos published in the last week. A month ago, I wrote an investigation in the Age and Sydney Morning Herald that looked into how Scientology shifted tens of millions of dollars into Australia's tax and scrutiny-friendly jurisdiction. It showed how Scientology held extensive assets here for both Australia and the UK, and examined its extraordinary wealth against its dwindling number of adherents. Since then, it's fair to say I've been inundated by blowback. Some of it is so absurd, I've laughed out loud. That's the fair gaming. I wouldn't be surprised if he has been being paid to put out his smear campaign.
So, anybody asks you if fair gaming is still happening, if you question if fair gaming is still happening, there's the answer. And hello, Anx. I was looking for the video that you compiled for Style Audit, and I could not find it. So, anyway, Robert James has been creating shorts on Scientology again. So let's take a look at one that he sent me. And hi, Lori. Safe driving. Let me see. Where is it? There it is. Wait, that's not it. Sorry, give me a sec. What the heck? Ugh. Okay. Well, that was weird. But what else is new? Is that it? Yes, it is. I don't know why it brought up my email. So, if Robert is suggesting that they switch to Bluetooth cans, I'm afraid that they probably won't do it because they're probably still using teletypes or telex machines in every org. So, I don't know what to tell you. Holly, Jasmine takes priority. Period. End of discussion. And hello, Fraud. Good to see you. And okay. Well, Antics, I will try to look again when I have a little more time, but I did look for it. And I only saw the one clip you have of Style that you used in the video. Anyway, Xenu interview. Yeah, I couldn't see it. Anyway, I'll look for it again. And hello, Moose. Good to see you. And hopefully I will be able to feature it. And any responses that come up, next time. So, speaking of antics, Manning 8, with the assistance of our Antics of a Mama Squirrel, put out a short video. There's also a George Gnome Roamer cameo too. So I hope that you all enjoy this as much as I did. Well, sort of. That's not it. Come on, Restream. Sorry. I don't know why it's choosing different tabs, choosing the right tab, but it's skipping around on me. Let's try this again. Okay.
Where no one will go. Titans screaming in a molar fight. Hubbard whispers talked in the night. Rot. Rot. The wisdom is good. Decay sets in. Just carrying on. Chasing the light, but the dark won't sleep. The mirror cracks on the secrets we keep.
I am the writer of the textbooks of Scientology. About 2.5 years ago or so, I even ceased to be a director of organizations. The government, in the first place, I am not in trouble with the British government, not even faintly. And if I went in today or tomorrow, through immigration, they would tip their hats and say, "How are you, Mr. Hubbard?" as they have been doing for years.
The immigration officials might well tip their hats, but they couldn't let him in. The day we filmed Mr. Hubbard, the Home Office decided that Britain would be better off without him.
So, clearly dental work was a horror show for LRH, and talk about a cautionary tale. Thanks to Manning and Antics for that one. Hi, Dusty. I saw you sneak in here. Welcome in. So, Auditing Scientology KC was out early on Saturday watching arrivals of staff and Sea Org members. So let's take a little look at that, and hopefully it will actually... Yes, okay. It's picking the one I want.
Who drives the Sea Org car there? That hatchback over the parking lot. Okay, that's a public staff member, I believe. And that's Charlie, who drives the Sea Org car there.
Oh, sorry, that was the end. So, hi, Hitzel, good to see you. We were talking about you just a little bit ago. I didn't show a clip of yours today. However, you were mentioned. So, it's good to know. Sorry, I was going to say it is good to make sure that they know we haven't forgotten them. But as I said, that doesn't mean that if there isn't an org near you, that you have to go traveling to do a demonstration. It's absolutely not necessary because honestly, I think we've all reached the point where we understand that it's highly unlikely that we are going to be able to talk someone into leaving. So we definitely need to focus on making sure that nobody else joins. So Dusty is just in time because I was going to tell you about how it was a huge celebration with the protesters in Clearwater on Friday. So I'm glad that he's here for that. They celebrated Sarasota Jerry's birthday, Erica's freedom from jail. You know, she's such a bad, bad girl. And their continued freedom from a cult. You'll see some familiar faces and names when you watch the whole video. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a peek. And I just watched Restream change the tab.
He turned 17 today.
I still got it.
He still got it. 17, look at them muscles. We got Cheryl, Aaron, Jamie,
Now we can do cake.
Sandy, Windy City, did I say that right? And Bridge, and Mama Opal. We got Erica, our recent criminal, and we got Mark Bunker giving her advice. Jojo, thank you for being here from a pub. Brian, thank you so much, Fab Daddy. Welcome. I had to do a video real quick. I see I already got a like. Please smash that like button. Thank you guys so much for being here. Antics, I got that video just made it.
So, as you can see, my computer thetans have made the presence known, and we're just going to welcome them in and tell them to enjoy themselves because they're going to do it anyway. Holly, if it's her father and he lives with you, it's definitely not kidnapping. And Dusty, pay attention. So hello, Afila. I thought I saw you come in. Good to see you. Yes, Dusty is the nicest guy. My chat has decided to like clump up on itself or something. So if I don't pay attention to your comment, it's because I literally can't see it. It's stacking them. I don't know what's going on with Restream because that is not a computer thetan issue. Okay, so speaking, before I move on, it was a windy but fun night. I mean, things were going flying windy, and Windy City Thetan Watch was there as well. But the wind itself was sending things flying. And it's always great to meet people in person after you see their names in chat. So it was fun watching people meet each other. And of course, you know, I'm sure that more than a few of us had a little FOMO. Now, Afila put out some shorts recently, and this one covers a school in Australia. But this is a reminder that Scientology uses schools to recruit and groom children all over the world. So if you're able to share videos with people you know, please do. Don't let parents unknowingly subject their kids to Scientology when they're looking for a good school. And I almost gave myself the instructions that I wrote in my notes. Oh, help me. Yeah. So, by all means, share that far and wide. It certainly doesn't take very long, and you will be doing a good deed to someone. Dusty, if you're still here, you better be paying attention because Sunrise is aiming at you. Just say hi to her, Dusty. Just say hi. Um, oh my goodness. Okay, so SPDanny, who by the way has changed the name of his channel, but I'm pretty sure that if you follow the link that you should have already had, you should be able to still find his channel even with the new name. But he has made some clips from some of his videos, and I wanted to share a couple with you just because they're fun. So bear with me a second while I find out the names. Okay. Because, it's hard enough fighting with Restream to pick the right tab. Lots of fun today. Lots and lots of fun. Okay.
Right? Is that right? That is right. Have a good night, sir. You see,
So they are short shorts, really short. Sorry, give me a second here. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. And here comes the second one, which is also quite short. And it's already playing in my ear, so here we go again.
Yep, I can see him. There he is, John Travolta.
It's really good, isn't it?
I'm telling.
So, just little excerpts from some of his videos, and if you follow the clips, you can find his channel, and of course, the link is also in the chat for those clips. And if you're not already following him, please do. He's a newer member of the Clearwater crew, and he could still use some more followers or subscribers. Sorry, followers, subscribers. Each social media platform has to use their own term, and it really messes with me. And hello, Miss Kim, and hello, Janet. I'm starting to sound like the lady from Reading Rainbow again. Hi, Buttercup. So anyway, and by the way, also, Dusty is trying to reach 1,000 subs. So if for some reason you're not already subbed to him, make sure that you do, please. And that goes for everyone who's featured, every for every scooter report. Make sure that you are following everyone, because it's the whole reason for the scooter report. Dusty, turning down your mic. If there's no volume control on the mic, you probably have to control it on the phone. I honestly do not know otherwise. I do have mics, but I don't think I've had that problem. So I'm not quite sure what to tell you otherwise. Buttercup, yes, I am feeling a little better. Thank you very much for asking. It was literally down to just missing a dose of medication, and Can we just call them our people? Absolutely, we can call them our people. Um, yeah, it was just a case of missing a medication and suffering the consequences of my actions or lack of actions, however you want to phrase that. So, yeah, Dusty. Sunrise was about to just like inundate you with an entire paper factory. I cannot speak today. I don't know what the words are hard. That's the problem. Okay, so Declare Dave is back. I don't know how many of you saw this last night, but I was so happy to see this notification pop up last night. He took the time he needed to deal with some other things and reassess what he wants to do moving forward. And I'm happy for him that he was able to do that. If you don't know him, Declare Dave is a collector of old technology and Scientology, and he is a never-in like many of us. And, well, sorry, let me reread that sentence because I squirreled. Declare Dave is a collector of old technology and Scientology stuff. That's how it was supposed to come out. Before he took a break, Dave had shared some very good information straight from Scientology so that protesters would be armed with terminology and the beliefs of Scientologists to help us communicate with the Scientologists. And Miss Kim, did I say hi? Because I can't remember now. And I know I said hi to Janet. Yes. And English is one of the hardest languages, even for those who were born to speak it. So anyway, take a look at this brief clip from Dave from his video last night. And
every once in a while, I don't know if y'all know this, but way back in the day, all of L. Ron Hubbard's lectures were on reel-to-reel. Before they had microcassettes, compact cassettes, everything was on reel-to-reel tapes. And there's even video of St. Hill over there in England of looking at people in the St. Hill, and they had they show you pictures of Scientologists with their headsets on, using reel-to-reel to listen to his lectures. And I am looking for those. I have tapes. I have cassette tapes. I have CDs, and I've got MP3s of L. Ron Hubbard's lectures, but I would love to find some old reel-to-reel tape. So if anybody has...
So like I said, he collects stuff. Anyway, please make sure to check him out. He's been away since about October, offline that is. But it would be really good to show him the support and welcome him back. It was so good to see him back. He really has been a good resource, and I realize I'm saying really a lot, but I guess it's better than A. Anyway, yeah, he has been a very good resource for many of us, and it would be great if more people were to go and watch, because it sounds like that is going to be more of the direction he wants to follow, is to explain the terminology and the Scientologies that they speak, so that we never-ins will understand it better and can use it with Scientologists to get them to stop and listen. Like, why does this person know our words? That might get through to the programming that says that they're not supposed to talk to us or listen to us. And in case you hadn't noticed, I'm not showing any more clips because I don't have any more for today. I do not understand how it is I went through all of those so quickly. Maybe it's because I sort of expect things to take a little longer with the computer things. I don't know. But that's okay, because I get to spend time chatting with you guys. And of course, you know, there are no starred comments because there are never any starred comments. Not here. And you know, so I guess we can just we can chat if I can actually see the chat. Give me 1 second here. I just want to sort of flip a couple of things and see if maybe that'll straighten it out a little bit. Okay, well, so far it has stopped stacking. Antics, yes, I skipped you because I didn't have the video to show. But if you'll bear with me a moment, everyone, let's see if I can find it this time, because I really do want everyone to see it if you haven't seen it already. And also, I just want everyone to see it, even if you have to see it a second time. Okay, it's not a short, that I know. Looking in videos, it's not, nope, not there. Found it. All right, give me 1 sec here. Pause. Okay, since we have lots of time left, as long as it doesn't buffer too much, I will share this with you. But make sure to go and click the like button because I can't click it for everyone. Yeah, Cricket, it could be. I mean, I knew the title, but I don't understand it. Anyway, let's take a look and see how far we get.
Hey SPs, Xenu here. Guys, today I have the interview I never thought I'd get. Today, live in studio, we have the one and only David Miscavige. Wait, what the heck? Who the hell is this? Nappy, you said we were having David Miscavige today. Gotcha! April Fool's, Xenu! This is Miss Cabbage. Miss Cabbage? Yeah, the Chicago protester. Oh, right. She protests with Style Audit 1A. But crap, Nappy, the interview that I prepared was for Miss Cabbage, not Miss Cabbage. What the heck am I supposed to do now? Oh, sorry, Xenu. Oh, but hey, she did bring a protest video. Maybe we could watch that. All right. Roll tape.
Good morning, everyone. I am here in Chicago by the Scientology Chicago organization. We protest against Scientology because of their many abuses of children, money scamming, and so much else. I'm in my OSA staff uniform, so we'll take a little walk.
In the heart of Chicago, she strides so cool. Style audit, the queen, breaking all the rules. and stars, unveiling the truth from behind bizarre bars. A rat head of reason with a celery chic, Miss Cabbage amused, making judgment sleek. Slide through the skyline, neon lights aglow, style audits the prophet, only she could know. Scientology whispers, but she just laughs. Miss Cabbage, her anchor on this crazy path. She said life ain't a ledger, it's your story to write. Even Chicago echoes kindness tonight. With humor in her stride, she rewrites the creed. A laughter revolution's all the cultists need. Slide through the skyline, neon lights aglow, style audits the prophet, only she could know. Scientology whispers, but she just laughs. Miss Cabbage, her anchor on this crazy path.
Hey Sal, congratulations, 1 year on the tube, pretty awesome. Hope to see you again in Chicago really soon. You're a friend of mine. Say hi.
Style Audit. I understand there is an anniversary coming up for you. I am very happy to say congratulations and keep up the great work. And do you know where I can get some good googly eyes? Bye. Okay, so unfortunately, the computer thetans are trying to take over. Antics. Your soup is good, but I hope you removed the googly eyes and the hair and scarf and everything else first. You will need to follow the link I put in the chat there to watch the rest of that video, because unfortunately my computer thetans are interfering. And it's just as well, because you really should go and watch it on Antics channel, because she's who made it. She put it all together. Many of us contributed, but it was Manning and Antics that came up with the idea. And apparently Style is going to be giving us her reaction video fairly soon. So keep an eye out for that as well. The best part of the googly eyes. Yeah. Yes. Happy anniversary to Style Audit. You are a very treasured part of this community, so don't let anybody tell you anything different. Antics, are you sure you've never eaten a puppet? Anyways, back to the computer, says Style. She got some work to do. And Hitzel, welcome in. I'm sure that I saw somebody else come in as well, and I apologize if I missed you, because, you know, I was paying attention to some other stuff. Moose, hello, welcome in. And let's see, Miss Sin, it is so good to see you here. I miss you, but I am glad that you are doing well. And, you know, don't be a stranger. 20 protesters contributed. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Plus you. So that's fantastic. Hello, Minnie. Good to see you. I did see you, and I apologize that, brain farts. So, anyways, that is what I have for you today. I'm really glad that so many of you were able to make it, as always. And I hope that you have enjoyed it and that you have subscribed to everyone, including me, because, I plug everybody else and I forget to plug myself, and then people in my chat will do it. Hello, Marla. Welcome in. I want to say again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting me and all the other small channels. Hello, Eyes. Good to see you. Take care of each other. Have a good week. And remember, like who you like and watch who you want to watch. After all, we're not in a cult.
School and Mom celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the cult and protect human rights. School and Mom celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want School and Mom to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that needs you.